Hi friends, it's Tracy from the Financial Freedom Diary, and today we are back to close out my sinking funds for the month of January. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe below. I hope you all are having a super fantastic day. I thought I would just go ahead and get these sinking funds closed out. Wow. I don't have a lot to do today because my week is about to get crazy. So for those who are interested and have been wondering about what I've been doing with my YouTube money, so for the month of December, so we got paid for December views. What was it? Friday maybe? Well, I didn't see it until today, but my income was $312.21, and so that was my highest earning month. So thank y'all so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing to my channel, liking the videos, and commenting. I really do appreciate the engagement. Life gets hard sometimes, and I be trying not to bring my stuff to YouTube, but you know, I appreciate y'all listening and engaging with me and giving me ideas, because that is very helpful. I like to think of my channel as my little community here in this corner of the YouTube internets. Out of that $312.21, $93.66 is going to go into my quarterly taxes, and then $218 is going to $218.55 is going to go into just my YouTube savings. So over in Capital One, I have a checking and 2 savings accounts over there, and so that's going to be the YouTube and Etsy. All of that is going to live over there, so that way I can keep it separated from my household income. And I just decided to do that so that way I can really get a gauge on how much everything is really cost me from a YouTube perspective and from what I'll be doing with Etsy. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is go back and get my December sinking funds sheet, get that out so I can get the ending balance, and I can use that for January. I already wrote in my categories so that way I can save us some time. And there, but yeah, I want to be able to, from those accounts over there in Capital One, I know I just shifted gears real quick. I want to be able to, you know, like when I need lights and things like that, I have a savings built up and I can just pull that money out and get what I need for YouTube. When I need ink or paper and stuff like that for Etsy, I have just one general fund that covers just those two, and I can get that out of what I need from, you know, not worry about it being mixed in and co-mingling with the things I need to take care of my home, because in my head there are 2 separate buckets. There's like the big bucket, and then you split this one up and you split that one up. So that's how it's in my head, and it helps me to have that done on paper. And so that's why this year the main focus has been getting rid of some things that weren't related to my general household. So for my transactions, y'all know on January 10th, I had some car maintenance that needed to be done, but I didn't have enough money to fund all of it. So that's why you see the Firestone line is split in 2 for the category. You see car maintenance and emergency fund, but I also split it the amount the same way. So you can see $277.99 came from the car maintenance fund, and the $365.57 came from my emergency fund. And so the emergency fund is not represented on paper, and so you don't see that here, but you do see it in my Every Dollar account, which is online. Now the next one, this past Sunday I went to Lowe's to pick up some packing material. I did find that I had some boxes downstairs. I was worried about those boxes being dry rotted because they've been sitting up since I first moved here, and that's been about 3 years ago. So I went out and got some heavy duty boxes, and the boxes that I have here are what I'm going to use for like my lighter things, but like my books and stuff like that, they need boxes so they can be carried, and I don't want any accidents with my books. And so what I did was I went to the ATM and I took out $50. And so that way I wouldn't get in the store and just start trying to buy up everything. And so I did spend at Lowe's $39.97. And so I do have $10 still in my cash envelope wallet. And the 3 cents is going to go into my safety change. So I'm rounding that up to 40. So that's what that means. The next transaction that's going to come out on the 28th is for Geico. And I already got a text message today telling me that they're going to be withdrawing $603.66 for my car insurance for the next 6 months. And so what they'll do is they're actually going to hit my credit card, right? And then what I'll do is pay the credit card from the sinking funds. So hopefully that makes sense. I'm learning, y'all. All right, so how are we gonna do this? I'm gonna take this out of here and just write on the desk so I can have some space and I don't have to worry about the what you call those things, the disc. So let's get this out of the way. And how has your day been going? How is everything going with the budget, the sinking funds? Everything still holding up? We went looking at houses this weekend, looking at neighborhoods and things like that. We did find some contenders, and one of them we really did like, and y'all, somebody got it. Somebody got it. But these are just rentals, so if you don't really watch my weekly check-ins, I'm looking at rentals. Not buying a house, just looking at rentals. So the first thing I am going to do, which is totally different from the way I normally do things, I'm going to write in these amounts so that way I can cover up this sheet. So for car maintenance, I need to subtract out $277.99. And then from the moving fund, I need to take out $40. And from the insurance category, and this is for my renters and my car insurance, this sinking fund, I need to take out $603.66. Come on, Tracy, get it right. Spit it out. Haven't even been talking that much today, and I'm tongue-tied. But my renter's insurance sinking fund actually contains both renters and car insurance. I'm trying to get that fund to the point where I have an extra payment, a year's payment for both, just sitting there. So I always take out a little bit more than what I actually need. So from December, let's look at this. Whoo-wee. Gifts is actually Christmas and gifts, and this category right now I only cover just my immediate family, and that's my 2 sons, their birthdays and their Christmas and things like that. If I do have something left over, normally it's for the housekeeping staff or for charity, anything like that. My boss's day gifts and things like that, sometimes either I put that in my budget or I will use my is it Ibotta? Or what's the one with the pig? What's the app with the pig on it? Where's my phone? Let me see. Receipt Hog. That's the name. Sorry, y'all. My mind just is like spacing out all of a sudden. But all of a sudden, it's always spacing out. But negative 123.38 because I overspent for Christmas. But yeah, I'll use like Ibotta or Receipt Hog. So I don't take the money out and put it into my budget or put it in the savings. What I do is when it's time to participate in these things, all I do is I take it out then. And then if I'm the person, which is what it's been, who has to go shopping and do all the things, I have my money already. So Christmas and gifts, I deposited $160. And then I didn't take anything out. So, yay, we're going to be out of the red. We're gonna get out of the red. So yay to that. That makes my heart happy. 160 minus 123.38. So I have $36.62. But yeah, I think I was asked about like my Christmas and gifts fund. What about extended family and stuff like that? I haven't talked about this in a while, but my family is a little toxic when it comes to the money thing. My mother and father, they're deceased, and I just don't, because of previous experience, I just don't with giving gifts to my family, because it tends to be a case where they think I should give them gifts all the time. It's always something, and it's always something that puts you in this frame of mind where you can't think clearly, and because they're having this emergency, and it just doesn't work out. So I just don't interact with them on that level. Medical, I started out with $2.85. I added $40 this month, and so I have $42.85. Y'all see me doing that math without the calculator? Boom. For some reason, I'm just not happy with that first line. I don't even know why. I feel like I need to do it again. Okay, so I that was right. But after that, so the quarterly taxes came off this sheet, but it is going to be tracked separately. I guess I need to come up with something to track those funds if y'all want to see that. So subscriptions, I started out with $3.18. And for subscriptions, I added $40 to that. And so this money is going to take care of like my Sam's membership. What else? Oh, I want to get, what's the name? BritBox. So I can watch, it's a streaming platform. I can pay for that for the year. I can watch all the mystery shows that I want. And so my total for my subscriptions is $43.18. And the next category I have is my clothing, and so clothing starts out at $24.95. Come on, Tracy. Maybe I've spent too much time not talking. Maybe I need all the talking in the world. So for clothing, I deposited $10. And so it's $34.95. Move, calculator, move. $34.95. And car maintenance. Oh boy. I started off at $177.99. I deposited $100 into that fund, and then I spent $277.99, and so I don't have anything left there. So I'm down to zero. Now, insurance. I started insurance with $772.46. I deposited $130 into that account. So let's see. 772.46 plus 130 minus 603.66. So I'll have $298.80. After that, so $298.80, which is pretty good, because that means that, let's say my renter's insurance, if it was due now, I could still cover that too. So that's good. I got a nice little buffer working in that account, and so that's what I'm trying to build up to a year. It's going to be the car insurance 2 times, and like I think it's like $200 and something for my renter's insurance. I want to say couldn't be no more than $225. So if we do 604 times 2 plus 225, I need like a cushion of $1433. That's what I want to work up to in that fund. That's my goal. Household. is $466 is my starting balance. And household, I added $50 there. And this is going to be like for my Sam's haul. So $54.66 is my ending balance for household. But yeah, this is going to be like for my Sam's haul and stuff like that. So like, I really don't care to be buying tissue all the time or paper towel all the time. So like, I like to run to Sam's like every 4 to 6 months. I try to get in there, get what I need, and get out. I really don't care to shop in Sam's. Sam's can get a little bit too busy for me. My coworkers keep telling me to switch to Costco, but I don't know. So for moving, I started off with $360, and then I added $900 to moving. And then my eyelashes are coming out. They're always coming out. So $360 plus $900. And then I spent $40. So I have $12.20. $12.10 is in the bank and $10 is in my wallet. So $12.20. I hate that. You know, like a mix of decimals and whole numbers drives me crazy. Visually, it just drives me nuts. So for travel, I had $900 in travel starting off. Since I put off my trip, I'm adding $200 to that. And I didn't take anything out, so I have $1,100 there. And then electronics, this is a new one, and so it started off with $0. And then I added $200 there. So I have $200 already sitting in a savings account. And then what I'm saving from my coin challenge is going to be in addition to this. So I'm hoping to get a new cell phone this year. So, woohoo! I need that. $200. There. So let me get that over there. And so let's do all the maths. But yeah, so all we did Sunday, we went looking at houses and checking everything out. And then we went to Lowe's to pick up some packing material. What am I doing? Negative 123.38 plus $2.85 plus $3.18 plus $24.95 plus $177.99 plus $772.46 plus $4.66 plus $360 plus $900. And so we started out this month with 2122.71 The total deposits is 160 plus 40 plus 40 plus 10 plus 100 plus 130 plus 50 plus 900 plus 200 plus 200. So I deposited $18.30. And my withdrawals from the sinking funds, $277.99 plus $603.66 plus 40 is $921.65. Alrighty. Where's my handy dandy post-it notes? Get that out, because y'all know I have to write my numbers down. I wonder where I wrote on this like it's a book. Alright, so we're gonna go horizontal. Gonna go across, so let's do this. 2122.71 plus 1830 minus 921.65. So I'm looking for 30 31.06. But yeah, I'm trying to do better at making sure my sons are actively engaged in this whole process, understanding what we're going through, how much things cost. 36.62 plus 42.85 plus 43.18 plus 34.95 plus 0 plus 298.8 plus 54.66 plus 1220 plus 1100 plus 200. Woo, yeah. 3031.06. Woo. You always hold your breath when you're doing math for YouTube, because you always, for me, I always get it wrong. I can't speak for anybody else. I'm always doing something wrong. But yeah, so that is that. But yeah, in this moving process this time, I'm trying to make sure that my sons are actively engaged, right? Because sometimes they can be very, very passive. And I'll be talking and they'll just be like, oh yeah, yes ma'am, yes ma'am. You know, but they're not really paying attention. And I want them to understand the why and the looking and checking out the houses. And then we're like, okay, 1, 2, and 3, let's put in to go and visit this one and go on the inside. How do we like this neighborhood? What don't you like about this neighborhood? Things like that. So it's not always just me and then they're just kind of like, well, I just followed you. No, you need to be thinking. So yeah, but the one that we liked, somebody got it, so we couldn't schedule a visit to look at the inside. But I thought it had the floor plan that I really, really want. I want in a future home, the home that I plan on buying in the future. It had the layout that I really want in that home. So here we go. Here we go. So that's December. We're putting December back. And now let's go back over here to January. I don't know why I'm not just turning pages. But yeah, I'm going to have to do another calculation on this. Since now I'm out of the hole, I need to see if I'm doing 160 for the next 11 months. If that still give me 1,800. Well, while I'm sitting here, why don't I do that now? So 1760. 1760. And what was my balance? Of course I can't remember, but yeah, I'm trying to make sure we do that. 1760 plus 3662, so that's close. 1796.62 at the end of the year. That would have been the total that I would have saved. You know, money's going to come out as the boys' birthdays come along and then Christmas comes along and stuff. But yeah, I'm trying to make sure that they're an active part of looking for the next place that we move to, and understanding that, you know, like, because the houses are just the rental houses that are in my range that I can afford, the neighborhood that I want to move into, I'm just like super, super blessed that I actually can afford to be in that area. And I'm so happy, because there was a time I wouldn't have been able to even look in that area, and so now I can. But I want to make sure that they're paying attention, and that, you know, like, they understand, okay, this is the money that's been put up, this is how the money is being spent, and understand the ins and outs of everything. I know the way I do some things people don't agree with, but it is very important to me that they understand the why and know that this ain't free. This ain't free, and that I have to move. Every move I make has to be done wisely. Why I'm not going off on anybody, why I'm trying to stay under control. Yes, that messes with my eating habits, because I do want to lose control. You know, I do want to just go off and say what I want to say, but that could count against me when I'm not ready to, you know, like, vacate immediately. You know, like, if somebody has a problem with me, I want to be like, okay, well, we already gone. Here your keys. But yeah, I want to show you guys something. So from my monthly budget, I went back and wrote in everything. So you see my budgeted amount and you see my actuals. And so you see I actually deposited more than what I had actually budgeted. And I can see the split of everything. I really don't do variance on here because I let every dollar do that. And that total amount for the actual should match what I actually did on my budget form, and it does. So that's another little check that I have there too. But thank you guys so much for watching. Thank y'all so much for watching my videos in December. Watching my videos, period. You know, watching my videos, watching the ad, because I appreciate all of your support, because that is what allows me to be able to, when I need to replace bulbs and do things, that's what allows me to be able to do those things. And so I appreciate y'all for that. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. I don't criticize or anything like that, because, everybody, when I think about budget, everybody said personal finances are personal. That is really, really true. And I do believe in that. So I do like understanding, how do you see things? I'm a very visual person, and it's hard, when you're just like in comments. But if you can put me in your head by describing what you're doing, I can get it, and I get it just like that. So it's a whole thing, and I love learning from other people and the things that they do, because I may not adopt all, but you never know, I might take some and just fit it in with what I do. So thank y'all so much. I really do appreciate you guys, and I will talk to you guys again on Thursday. So y'all have a great one. Bye.